As Vanessa Ann Hudgens once said, never underestimate a girl.
I know what you are.
Say it. Out loud. Say it.
Goddamn vampire.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Ali and today we are listening to Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. By the way, if you aren't subscribed, now is the perfect time to do that before Speak Now Taylor's version comes out. Big week for girls who love purple, emo music, and had a Twilight phase. Firstly, I just want to apologize, this is a little bit delayed. I spent the entirety of yesterday in a physical line for Taylor Swift tickets, so any fellow Aussies out there, let me know how you went with getting tickets this week. I know that is a very, very sensitive topic, and like, I honestly still feel like I haven't recovered from that process, but also just know if you haven't got any, it is not over yet. Come September, resale will be happening. We will get some tickets in your hands. So Vampire is of course the lead single from Olivia's new upcoming record, Guts, which sadly doesn't come out till September. I thought for sure Olivia was going to give us the album of the summer, but regardless, I'm so excited for it. A lot of people say that albums suffer from the sophomore slump, and I just don't find that to be true. A lot of my all-time favorite albums are the artist or band's second album, so I can't wait. I kind of am glad that Olivia has continued the purple theme for her next album and era, because obviously this was all I was gonna wear this week anyway. Shout out to my girls. It is insane that Speak Now Taylor's version is just mere days away at this point. So I know literally nothing about this song. I know that it's the lead single. I have no clue the sound, the vibes, the message, the meaning. So I'm very excited to be going in completely blind today, literally because I'm not wearing my glasses, but I have no idea the journey that Liv is gonna take us on today, and I can't wait to find out. Just quickly before I play the song, can we please discuss this album artwork? What do we all think? I do love it, but it is quite similar to Sour. If you had just shown me this, I would have assumed that it is the back cover for Sour and like the track list goes above it. Branding is very important, and so having a color associated with you is smart. I think like the idea of eras needing to be separate and recognizable, I don't know, it can feel a little bit forced to me, so I don't think she necessarily needs to change everything and shift into something that she's not. To me, the concept of eras makes sense more when you're looking back at a musician's discography and timeline rather than in the moment feeling like, okay, today is a new era. I need to start dressing different and styling things differently. So if Liv wants to stick with purple forever, I have no issue in that. I do just think the cover art could have been more different. Let me know what you guys think. I was just listening to all of Sour as I got ready, and like, I honestly had forgotten what an iconic album that is, let alone debut album. That girl is so talented. I just think Taylor Swift truly has raised such a great generation of songwriters, and we're gonna continue to see that, but Liv is no exception. Olivia knew that I just started watching The Vampire Diaries, and she did this for me. Without further ado, let's listen to Vampire. Piano? Wait, it's a slow song? I mean, I guess Driver's License, her debut from the previous album, was also kind of slow. That picked up, so maybe this will too. I just was not expecting like a ballad. Let's go, girl.
I hate to give the satisfaction asking how you're doing now. How's the castle built of people you pretend to care about? Just what you want.
Sorry, I know some of you hate when I stop and speak during these videos, but like, if I don't say it now, I will forget my thoughts. You know, I can't let a whole verse go by and just keep it all up here. The first thing that I need to say is her vocals sound so present. This is the best way I can describe this. You know how if you send a voice memo on iMessage, it's kind of like you can hear it fine, it sounds fine, but it's not that crisp. Whereas weirdly, if you use Instagram DMs for a voice memo, it's like, oh, the person is right here with me. That's how this sounds.
Look at you, cool guy, you got it. I see the parties and diamonds. Sometimes when I close my eyes, 6 months of torture you sold to some forbidden paradise. I loved you truly. I gotta laugh at the stupidity.
6 months of torture you sold as some forbidden paradise. I admittedly don't really know that much about Liv's personal life. 6 months of torture. Wow, okay. Genius says Rodrigo may be alluding to her rumored relationship with DJ Zach Beer. It's never good when we're talking about a teenager dating someone and their name starts with DJ.
'Cause I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst one look fine. I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. The way you sold me for cards, you sunk your teeth into me.
I'm so sorry for pausing, but oh my god, vocals. Holy crap. Also, I had to pause and laugh at the line, I should have known it was strange you only come out at night, because one of my best friends was seeing a guy once and she asked him to hang out and he was like, sorry, I only really hang out at night. If a guy ever says that, run. His intentions probably aren't great.
Sucker, fame fucker, leading me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Oh my god!
Every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad news. You called them crazy. God, I hate the way I called them crazy too. You're so convincing.
Oh my god.
How do you lie without flinching? Ooh, what a mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better. I've made some real big mistakes, but you made.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry that my brain goes here and that this is the connection that will always be made. And every girl I ever talked to told me you were bad news. And I'll look back and regret how I ignored when they said, run as fast as you can. I was talking to someone about this recently, and I remember when Olivia was dating this guy who was a lot older, and everyone was like, did you not listen to Dear John? It doesn't matter, because you can't tell a teenage girl dating an older guy, he doesn't care about you, or he's too old and he should be dating someone his own age and there's problems. Like, it doesn't matter. Even if Taylor had heard Dear John, it wouldn't have changed how she felt. And secondly, it shouldn't need to. It is not the teenager's responsibility to not date older men. It is always the older person's responsibility. Let's just always remember that. Holy crap, that chorus was amazing though. I don't know what I was expecting to hear today. It was not the phrase fame fucker. Oh my god. The clean version of this lyric is dream crusher. So essentially, she was exploited by him. Oh my god, and who am I if not exploited? I still think I'm so sick of 17, where's my fucking teenage dream is one of the best lyrics of all time. Also, I am so glad that ex-Disney stars have a little bit more freedom now in their songs. Like, if you think about when Miley and Selena were releasing their first and second albums, if they had included a swear word or anything alluding to sex at all, like the way that we see Olivia and Sabrina doing now, we all saw how the world treated Miley. So I'm just glad that these girls have the freedom to be themselves and tell their stories the way that they want to, because they deserve it. Hi. Yeah.
So convincing.
It's building, I love it.
How do you lie without flinching? Ooh, what a mesmerizing, paralyzing, fucked up little thrill. Can't figure out just how you do it, and God knows I never will. And for me and not her, 'cause girls your age know better.
That's
I've
it.
made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst. One look fine, I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. Sucker, fame fucker, bleed me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Oh my god! Sorry, I just have to emotionally prepare myself for the first bridge of this album. You guys know I love when a song builds, and Olivia...
Said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, 'cause that would mean you had a heart. I tried to help you out, now I know that I can't, 'cause how you think's the kind of thing I'll never understand.
Get him, girl.
I've made some real big mistakes, but you make the worst. One look fine, I should have known it was strange. You only come out at night. I used to think I was smart, but you made me look so naive. You sold me for parts as you sunk your teeth into me. I'd sucker, fame fucker, bleeding me dry like a goddamn vampire.
Damn. This album's gonna be good. That bridge was incredible. You said it was true love, but wouldn't that be hard? You can't love anyone, 'cause that would mean you had a heart. This really falls into the category of my favorite kind of song, which is like an upbeat heartbreak anthem, you know, a sad bop. There is something to be said about the men that we date at 19 and why they're always terrible. I honestly don't know many girls that look back at the people they dated at 19 and were like, yeah, that was a good one. It's just always the worst. I won't go into a whole thing here. I did actually already go into a big thing about it on my channel in this video if you've seen that, but like there is just something to be said about the age of 19. You feel so grown up, you feel so mature. You would never believe someone if they said to you, listen, you're still a child, stay single, live your life, focus on your friendships and yourself. And that an older man wanting to date you at that point says a lot more about him than it does about you. And if I have any teenagers watching this, let me just say, if an older man ever calls you mature for your age or so grown up or like more mature than your friends, than your peers, do not talk to them ever again. There is a reason that they can't date anyone their own age. I feel like I remember reading that this album was going to have a bit of a darker sound and maybe image as well. So, I mean, from the lyrics of this one, that's already pretty clear. I can't wait to hear what else she's written. I feel like she'll probably announce a big world tour soon. Like, I know the album isn't even out yet, but the popularity of Sour and, you know, how much demand there was for the Sour tour, I'm ready to buy a ticket already, and I just dropped an ungodly amount for Taylor, so I know that that'll be big. I know there was like some tea on this song, but I think You Sold Me for Parts is the lyric that hit the hardest. I don't know why, but that is just really getting to me. And I remember when lyrics from this were posted on Twitter and everyone was like, oh my god, it's so tacky, it's so stupid. May I remind you that the lyrics for Karma leaked and everyone was like, this is so stupid, the album's gonna be shit. And yet, world record breaking album, and Karma is a freaking amazing song, so always have faith in your pop girlies. As Vanessa Ann Hudgens once said, never underestimate a girl. Also, again, so sorry to reference Taylor, but Bloodsucker, Fame Fucker, Bleeding Me Dry Like a Goddamn Vampire reminds me so much of You Said I Was Freeloading. I feel like Olivia perfectly captures the messy, mixed feelings of being both angry and sad at the same time. I mean, that is exactly how being 19 feels, honestly. How symbolic and powerful that her first ever single was Driver's License, about like this coming of age experience when you're 16 and maybe you feel like a real grown-up adult for the first time. And then this lead single from the next album is about reflecting on realizing how young she actually was and how the power wasn't really hers, it was taken away from her. Well, if this song is anything to go by, Guts is going to be an incredible album, and how fitting is the title, because it takes guts to write about something like this, something so personal. I can't wait for September. I just wish the album was coming out soon. Well, I can't wait to hear all of your thoughts in the comments. You guys always have such incredible insight. Let me know all of your thoughts and theories about the song, what you love the most, and what you're most excited for on the upcoming album. I hope you are all having an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Is this what it feels like to grow up?